and welcome back to Date with the Divas. We aspire to bring you quality and engaging content. Okay, I already started. We'll get it together. Maybe I need a sip. Hold on, let me take a quick sip. Here we go.
I got one for you.
Okay. Regarding hot topics, your favorite celebrities, fashion, and all that, everything in this video.
Video.
Okay, my English is
Stop sipping.
Everything in this video is alleged and presented in the most biased and opinionated way. We want you, our loyal subscribers, to jump down in the comments and share your opinions. If you haven't subscribed, please click that subscribe button, like our videos, and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, at Date with the Divas, and on Twitter, Date W the Divas. And let's do the introductions. We have Ms. Lavelle.
Jane, good evening, Divas.
And we have Ms. Nicole.
Good evening.
We have Marnita.
What's up?
We have Antrice.
Salamanti.
Oh, I like that. We have Marilyn.
Evening, Divas.
We have Ms. Lava.
Salud.
And we got Joe, the one that keeps messing this up. Sorry, but you know.
It's all right. Everyone has it. Everyone has their day.
Thank you. All right, Ms. Antrice, pick us up.
So, Divas, I don't know if you've heard about this latest hot topic. Canadian rapper Tory Lanez, who was accused of shooting Megan Thee Stallion in both her feet, was on trial the last couple of weeks. Now, you guys may remember this story from July of 2020 when the incident took place. The duo were leaving Kendall Jenner's private party with a friend of Megan's, and an argument ensued. She jumped out of the car. Somebody shot her. When the police came, Megan was not clear about who it was that shot her, but it was revealed later that she said that Tory Lanez shot her. Tory denied it. Black Twitter has been going crazy for the last 2 years. Some people believing Tory, some people believing Megan. It went to trial. Well, Mr. Lanez was found guilty on 3 counts of possessing a weapon that was not registered, of shooting the weapon. He faces up to 22 years in prison. He will be sentenced January 27th. Now, all kinds of celebrities have been coming out, giving their commentary. A lot of the male Black rappers or hip hop artists have been in full support of Tory and kind of aggressive being negative about Megan. There's been a lot been brought up about her sexual history and a lot of demonization of Megan in this story. And Tory's fans have started a petition. I think it's at this point, it's got upwards of 40,000 signatures to free him. So my question is, aside from what do we think about this, why do we seem to care more about Black men going to prison?
I was gonna say that.
Than Black women getting shot.
Or being a victim at that.
Being a victim.
And then re-victimizing the victim.
Right.
Don't get me started.
Go ahead and get started.
Go ahead, love.
That's what we're here for.
I was gonna say it, but I'm not gonna say it at the end of the day. But anyway, what I was gonna say is we cannot continue to re-victimize the victim. She was shot. She's a victim. She was shot. In point bar, period, she was shot.
Ain't got nothing to do with who she slept with in the past.
It has nothing. Thank you, Marnita. She was shot, and that is it. So let's just pause and marinate on she was shot. I'm gonna need to hear some crickets, something, but she was shot. That's it. Someone needs to be held accountable for the fact that she was shot. That's all it is. If you were shot, our fans, our followers, what would you want? Would you want someone to be held accountable? That is it. That's what we wrap our minds around. Held accountability. And that's it.
Now, what's interesting about this case is when the police first came to the scene, Megan said had stepped on glass. Now, she says it was 2020, it was the summer of 2020 when there was a lot of tension between the Black community and law enforcement. She did not feel comfortable telling the police that this Black man had a gun in the car and had shot at her. She didn't want him to die. She didn't want to die. So that's why she said she lied. People then started using that against her, but she was like, I didn't want to be a snitch. I was trying to protect him. And I think we can all understand that that instinct to do that.
But the same thing Jennifer Lopez, Puff Diddy.
Yeah. Yes.
Wait, isn't he loved now?
Oh, love Sean. Love.
That's last week's video. Y'all make sure.
Well, why do I think so many people in our community are so quick to think of her as the liar and him as being innocent? Like, why are we more protective of him than
I don't know. I don't know if it's just I don't know, because that is a good question. It's like people are now turning it into so much, oh, you lied about this, you lied about that. Like, okay, she did lie to protect him, but now, because she didn't even press the charges, it was the city of Los Angeles. It was like, she now has to say what she has to say, you know, and she has every right to. She has every right to like tell them what happened then, but I don't know why it's this.
And wasn't there evidence, right? Evidence that led to him? So
And that's the thing. The first part is you have the investigation of the crime. Now, once the police is called, then it becomes out of anybody's hands. It becomes the state's issue in terms of prosecution of that particular person. And so once you have all the evidentiary facts and things of that nature, then that moves on. And people have a tendency to think about and put this whole onus on, oh my God, another Black man is going to jail.
Right.
And as sad as it may seem, then we need to stop putting ourselves in positions where we can be accused. We can be, it's like you need to be cognizant of your environment, of your people, of your friends, of everything.
Your
Having a gun.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
then why did he have a gun? Even if, why was there a gun in the car? I mean, like, even at that aspect of it, just looking at that.
When the Hollywood Hills going to a party at Kylie Jenner's house, like, why do you need a gun?
Why do you need a gun? And so it becomes, it's a whole lot of different little factors. And also then it becomes, oh, well, we're putting another Black man in jail. And as far as, I feel bad, but what did he do to put himself in that
to another Black woman?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. The queen that you claim, these Black women are, and this is what you're doing,
No, they don't claim that. But anyway, to answer your question, originally.
They don't say Black women are queens. They don't say that.
Not in my presence. I haven't heard it.
I've heard it said.
They say it sometimes. They say
it sometimes. I've heard it said.
But in any case, I think the answer to the question, you guys have all kind of lit on it, why they are so quick to defend him is because they're looking at it as in, this man's going to go away forever. You got your toe shot. Suck it up. We'll deal with it later. I think that's why they're all taking his side.
Oh, like the punishment is not fitting the crime.
See, but that's what people don't understand, is that a sentence.
I'm not saying they don't. I'm just saying
No. The thing is, people don't understand that a sentence is a range. It is a range that just to let people know 5 to 20 years. It doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to serve 20 years because there are other factors that go into that. It goes into his criminal history. It goes into his ability. If he was good in
jail or whatever.
Exactly. There's so many different factors that go into the sentence. So therefore, I'm sorry, Nicole, continue.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I'm going to they're not dealing with the technicalities of what the sentence is going to be. They're dealing with the fact that a Black
so you're just saying, like, people hear that he can get 22 years. They're in the motion of the 22 years.
Thank you.
Somebody in the foot.
He might get 5. Yeah.
He might get 5. I'm going to ask you guys, what do you think is a fair sentence for?
And the thing is, that's the problem. We, as lay people, we shouldn't be thinking about the fair sentence because that is not our responsibility. That's not the jury's responsibility to think about what is a fair sentence. The thing is, the law is the law, and the judge follows the law as it relates to, okay, fine, and takes into consideration criminal history, takes into all single factors, because again, he could be facing 22 years. And then everyone's going up on the roars about something, and then he gets what? 5 years probation.
So
I don't think
Lava
it's
is
5 years probation.
I don't think it's gonna be
Yeah.
5 years
yeah, he's
probation,
not gonna
but you
get
know
5
what?
years probation.
Right,
But
right,
Lava,
right.
Lava, let's say the judge gives him 22 years for shooting Megan Thee Stallion in the foot. Would you think that was a fair sentence?
What's his background? I don't know.
And that's the thing is,
You
I
know
don't know.
what? He was on Joe, he was on probation.
Oh,
See,
already.
that's another factor. So therefore, you
Aha.
are on probation. You are
So
on
he has-
probation, and you basically, when you're on probation and you are given a bond or granted a bond, it's under the guise that you will not commit another felony. So then therefore, what does the judge supposed to work with? Here you are on probation, and then you committed another felonious act. So then
more
that
than
takes-
one. He has a gun. I mean, let's take the shooting off.
Exactly.
He's got a gun, and he's on
possession of
probation.
a firearm and the commission of a crime. And then the thing is, it wasn't registered. So that's 2. So I don't even want to go into it. So I personally, knock on wood, I don't think that he's going to get 22 years. I don't think he's going to, because I've seen people who've done more.
Murderers don't get 22 years. now.
Thank you. That's exactly it.
Didn't he just beat
Depends on
somebody
what
else
color
up?
they
too?
are.
Say
he
that again, Marnita.
did.
He
What?
just beat somebody else up. I
Mhm.
forget who.
Wait. This
Wait,
is
was
right
he the
before-
one that beat up August Alsina? Was that him?
Yes, I think so.
Oh,
And
damn.
the Menace
So.
to Society.
Okay,
Y'all
so
can't
ladies,
make it to 22 because they're gonna look at him.
ladies,
Wait,
The
Lavelle,
man-
you were saying?
the man has a record of being reactive. Therefore, he
And
did not take
violent.
his time to think about the situation. He had a gun. He said he's going to be ready for anything, right? So that means you have a gun, you have an intent of doing something. So he does the time because he did the crime. It's as simple as that.
All right.
There you go.
You didn't close that whole subject down.
Okay.
Shut it down.
What is it?
The judge has spoken.
Smooth
Thank
talking
you.
and all that. It's
Okay.
Thank
just crap.
you.
Lavelle,
Thank you.
but Lavelle, how many years does he get, Diva?
You know, that's always hard. That's always hard. You always want to give somebody the benefit of the doubt. 22 years, I think, might be a little bit excessive.
I agree.
You know, it's a little excessive, but guess what? As they put that upon themselves, you let yourself be vulnerable to that judge's
Interpretation of you.
There you go.
I think 22 years is excessive. And I'm thinking probably 7 to 10. 7 to 10. And with what the criminal system looks like with COVID and how jails are packed, sicknesses and things of that nature, he'll probably serve maybe
3 to 4.
60% of his time. So 7 to 10 years, he'll be out maybe 4 or 5.
Yeah, in California, you serve 50%. So yeah, that's a good sentence.
See, there you go.
Then he can
All
go
right,
back to
those
Canada.
people-
Settled it. And
Thank
you guys drop down in the comments and let us know what you think. Do you think
You signing that petition?
We'll be mad at you if you signed it. Hopefully we changed your mind a little bit. But
If you are signing it, why?
tell us why. If you sign that petition, we want to know why. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It supports our channel. All right, Divas, are we ready for our new topic?
Yes, yes.
We're going to change lanes just a little bit here. We're going to talk about the goddess, Miss Kim Kardashian.
Why does she have to be?
Joe, yes, Joe, your favorite diva. She's earned diva status too, I believe. But anyway, she was doing an interview with our girl, Miss Angie Martinez. Lava.
Thank you, Angie.
Lava.
Check.
Oh, no.
Not Angela, but Angie Martinez interviewed Miss Kardashian, and She was at Kim's office, which is decorated exactly like her home, in all whites and tans and very light neutral tones. Angie made note of this. And then she said, you know, I'd also noticed that your staff is dressed in the same color scheme. Do you have a uniform? And Kim said, yes, absolutely, I do. You know, Angie wasn't expecting that response. And she was like, really? And she's like, yes, my staff dresses to fit the tones of my color scheme. And I'm trying to quote her here. She says, I absolutely, I have uniforms. It's not like, hey, this is your uniform. It's more like color palettes. Kim feels like the color keeps her calm in a very chaotic life that she lives. Her employees said that it would be easier for them to dress according to certain colors. And once she got them to say that they would agree to it, they went with it. So the colors they're allowed to wear are grays, black, navy, white, cream, and khaki. So Divas, do we think this is excessive?
Joe, you making faces. What's going on?
No, her company. She can do what she wants to do.
her
If you want
company,
to work
like-
there,
Like every other business, you know, some businesses require you to wear this, that, and the third. She could do what she want to do, but she's full of it. That's it. That's all I gotta say. She's full of it, calm and collected. Oh, give me a
Full of
break.
it.
You like the colors.
AMC
Go
got
ahead,
their
do your
uniform,
palette.
Chick-fil-A got their uniform, Burger King got their uniform, everyone got their uniform, so be it. But I agree, the whole calmness thing, yeah.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it too much to tell your employees when you come here dressed in these colors, in the colors of my home?
I don't think so. As long as
Me either.
as long as it's easy to find something. And she gave them, when I read the range of colors, I was like, oh, you could dress in these colors. It's black, beige, gray, navy. I was like, oh, okay, it's nothing crazy. It's not like, oh, you have to wear a
chartreuse.
crisp cream suit every day or whatever. Yeah, like something I can't find. Like when I worked at Sunglass Hut, we had to wear black, white, or gray. But I was gonna say, so this picture where she's talking to Angie Martinez, I know this Angie is in black. I wonder.
I noticed that too.
I wonder if they called her and was like, "Can you wear black?"
I think Angie, that's what Angie does regardless. Angie wear black.
Okay.
I mean,
You in a first name relationship with Angie, Flava? You and Angie like that?
Me and Angie go way back from NYC, baby.
I was wondering, but you know all that. No, I did
She's
not.
a friend in my head, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, no, I mean, you know, and it is having a company saying, okay, this is what we prefer you wear. It's easier on the person's wallet too, you know, because they, you know, you got this set of clothes to, you know, to a point or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, you could there's articles of these people rotating the same, you know, 5 outfits for a year, you know, I mean, It is what it is. Her, you know, explanation is the part that I just have trouble.
What do you mean?
So what about?
So I'm gonna say, Joe, real quick. I'm sorry, Lavelle. So if I said to you, you're working for me, and I said, listen, Joe, the colors that you need to wear are white, black, cream, cream, black, whatever, gray or whatever. Would you all be okay with me saying that? It's because it's, KK, Kim Kardashian.
No, it's not even in that. I don't mind, and I'm not hating on her for saying, you know, I want you to wear these things. And well, yeah, it's okay. Because if I want the job, if this is where I want to work, then okay, fine. You know, go right ahead. Like I said, I just am not.
Could have you walking around in Skims.
Right? Are you gonna give me a pair of Skims if I don't have the right color on?
I mean, she can make them all wear Skim. I'm just saying. So I mean, yeah, I agree. It's out for you.
I don't believe she's being excessive, or how do you call it, like a tyrant or anything like this, you know, with respect to choosing those colors. Again, you just say you want to choose colors and just say, no, this is my vibe and this is my palette and this is what I want. But you You giving
That's what she
excuses, and
said.
I'm like,
That's
hey.
her vibe. That's her talent. That's what she wants.
No, that's not how she said.
It was
She's
the
like,
Zen
oh,
part.
oh no, it's because it's got to keep me calm. It's got to keep me in my zen zone.
But I think also, if I recall
Just say
correctly,
you
and I
want
could be
it. That's
wrong,
it. Say
but
you
I also
want
think
it.
she's saying that also her employees will also be calm. I mean, like it's a calming atmosphere in the work environment.
Just
when
say,
For her.
I want you to wear
For
purple,
her. I don't
orange,
want you to
and
clash
blue,
with my
and we're
background.
done.
And she said no color blocking. They're not allowed to do that.
No color blocking either. What? This is a fashion icon and we can't color block? What is that about? Oh my God.
she
no.
wants it calm. She's probably got meditation music going, incense, candles. It's the whole vibe, y'all.
You got that
for her.
the
Her
sound of
employees
music
might
going.
want to wear what makes them calm and happy and peaceful. I don't work places that have a uniform because I'm not going to feel good if I don't look good to me. I'm not going to be happy. I'm never happy with a dress code. I'm just not. I want to wear what I want to wear. I feel and work best when I'm comfortable in what I'm wearing.
Right.
Now,
And I
yes,
think
if you have a company, you
employees
can
have a
certainly
choice.
do that. But yeah,
Right,
that's what I'm
but
saying. They have a choice. But I'm just saying, I would never do that to people.
right, but see, there's a uniform that, like from my understanding of what she's requesting, she's just requesting colors. She's not requesting like this is, Buster Brown shirt and I don't know, whatever these, whatever style or
you gotta
designer.
I
blah,
might
blah,
not
blah.
look good
expensive
in white,
gear.
beige, or cream or khaki. Those colors might
Or
not
blue
look good on me.
or
Well, everybody look good in black.
Black,
And
gray,
No,
and
not
navy
that's a
blue.
choice.
So I agree,
Yeah.
she has a right to do it. I would not do that because I would not.
Right. That's what I'm saying. If you want the job, if that's what you want, and
Yeah.
that's the caveat for you to get the job, then you
Yeah.
do you. Yeah. It is
Lavelle,
what it-
were you
I'll
saying?
wear black every day. I don't care.
Oh, see, so then you
Oh,
could
black
work
is
for her.
positive.
Yeah.
Black every day. Lavelle, did we miss you saying something?
No, you guys kind of interjected everything that I would say.
You agree with me, Lavelle? She doing a
you-
little extra.
She a little extra, a little extra. But
I gotta get somebody in my corner. That's why.
I got you, girl. I got you.
No, I feel what you're saying. It is just like,
Ridiculous.
but
Yes,
it's
exactly.
the reason is a little, I'm so calm and so zen. And I saw an interview where she was like, even having 4 kids has not messed up my cream house, and they can have their rooms however they want, but I want this to be zen. And I was like, really? I don't know, this whole like, I have 4 kids and my cream house stays immaculately clean. And
She has it does.
Come
She
on,
has
people.
help. She has housekeeper. She has nanny.
And she's able to replace stuff when stuff
she's
gets
probably like, y'all stay over there.
or a new one.
Divas. Divas,
They
when
She
you
said
use
were
their
that
room.
Scotch
Divas.
Guard or whatever the crap
when
they
you were
use,
little,
or
if your
just
mama
chuck
told
it.
you not to go into a room, did you not go into that room?
That's true.
Walk away from
How
that
many
room.
of us were banned from the living room till they were like 21?
There
Or
you
the
go.
couch with the
Always.
plastic on the sofa.
Or
There
the
you
couch with the
go.
Still banned.
And you get up and you be like all sticky and like,
So it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah,
All
it's
right. Well, let us know what you think. Is Kim Kardashian being too much of a diva by expecting her employees to dress in a color palette, or is she being reasonable because it is her business and her house? Let us know what you think. And I want to give a plug to my new girl, Angie Martinez. I did watch the interview with Kim and it was excellent. I was watching it while I was getting ready for this. She talks about the stuff that Kanye puts her through when he posts things about her personal life. She talks about how complicated it's been co-parenting with him in his current situation.
And how she tries to keep her kids out of it.
I was wondering if you're gonna I was wondering if you bring that. I
thought that was gonna be the topic.
Me too. That's when you said that. I thought that was gonna be the topic too. I really respect her with not like bringing that negativity, like trying to make her kids not know what he's doing out there as much as she can project them.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to check that out.
She did say, I think one of the things that I applaud her for saying, and and this is the whole stigmatism with being behind, the whole baby mama, like basically you trying to keep your kids away from people. And breeding negativity and inciting negativity in your children. And if she's doing it, whatever she said in the interview, I applauded her for the fact that she goes at the end. I'm not going to say it.
Go ahead, say it, girl.
She's
Say
going
it. Go
to
ahead.
Go ahead, say it,
Say it,
Lava.
say it,
Just
girl.
say
No,
it.
I'm not going to say it. We're going to find a new, is that she is going to protect her kids, and she's going to make sure that they know their father, who he is, and that he's their father. He's a good person.
Yes.
And she doesn't want that whole negative stuff surrounding him to be in her home, and she's going to protect them any way possible. And I appreciated that.
Yeah, it was inspirational to hear her
Yeah.
talk like that. Because she said she has
Yeah.
the best memories of her father because her parents divorced.
Right.
And she said she had the best memories of her father, and she wants that so desperately for her kids for as long as they can have it. And I just thought that was very admirable of her. She feels like they'll thank her for it later. But it can't be
Yeah.
easy for her to not respond and not
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
This
give her
is a
much
prop for
respect
that.
for that because that's just, it's got to be hard. I mean, just hearing this stuff and you want to clap back, but just taking the higher road and being like, this is your father, regardless of what he's saying. I'm going to continue to speak positively about you, and, you know, making sure the kids know the positive side of him.
I'm sorry, side note, because of this whole color thing, totally off topic. I was thinking about what is the shade of blue that is the color of the ocean? That it's called.
Ocean blue.
No, it's not called. There's a name for it. That's like a bluish
hard left.
green. It's called.
Right,
you went
right.
left.
Aqua,
And I was trying to think of
Coral.
it. It's
Sea
called.
green.
Sun
Blue.
green, ocean green.
It's not. It doesn't have the word. It's called like cerulean. Huh, I got it. Cerulean. Sorry. Okay, we can move on to the next topic.
All right.
Cerulean was in my mind, and I'm thinking, and that's why my head was down because I was like, colors. What is the color of the ocean? And I was like, what is it? Blue and green.
Wasn't that from
Cerulean.
Blue's?
Yes,
Wasn't that from
so
Blue's
off
Clues?
topic.
Only you, Lava. Only you.
Wait,
yeah,
did
Val,
you
what
say
did you
Blue's
say?
Clues, LaBelle?
That was from Blue's Clues.
Definitely Blue's Clues. And cerulean is not considered a neutral for those of you who are wondering.
No, it's not. But I couldn't. If we were talking about
You
colors.
can't wear that to
and that
Kim's
color.
house.
No, that color just came
But
into
it
my
would
mind.
truly match, though. It would match. That's a great
It
color
would match
block
with
right
that
there.
color scheme.
Come
It would look really
on,
nice.
Kim.
You
Come
can't wear
on,
that to
add
Kim's
that.
house. Nope.
Totally. I'm sorry. We can go back to our regularly scheduled programming that was sort of like in my head thing, and I couldn't think of it, but I'm glad I thought of it. And the color of the day and the word of the day today, everybody, is cerulean.
Yeah.
And the note says navy. Okay.
Navy only. No other
That's what you're
blue.
allowed to wear.
Navy gray.
I'll walk up in our
Shades
house,
of-
no cerulean, nothing.
Come on, Kim. Think about that cerulean. Come on, that's a good color right there. That's a nice color block with your beige. Come on.
It was
Kim
mainly
Kardashian,
used to
drop
paint
down.
sky
No.
when it was created.
It was killing my brain. I was like, what is the color of the ocean? I know it's like a blue, and I was like, okay, sorry. Okay, I'm done.
That's not the color of the ocean, but we can move on. The color is sky.
It's sky, you said, Nicole?
Sky, yes, it was created in 1805, and it's been
Okay.
used for sky painting.
Wait, cerulean was used for sky? Is that what you're saying?
Yes,
Ah, see what we learned?
fairly true
So,
blue, not green.
Apparently,
not
I thought it was like the color where the sky and the ocean meet type of thing, where it's like a balance between the two.
Y'all next. Oh, the only
Okay,
color.
I'm sorry. Okay.
That's how I don't know.
Lava always putting us
you know
on.
the color cerulean.
She always taking us off track.
All right,
I
let's
know. Last time it was cabbage.
Yeah.
Thank you. Take it back. Take it back, Entrees. Come on. Look us up. Let's go.
bring it back. Okay. Our final topic of the night is about the diva of Bravo, Miss NeNe Leakes, who is in her feelings because lots of housewives, you may have heard, have been making a return. A lot of the OGs. Tamra Judge is now back on Real Housewives of Orange County. Cynthia Bailey has been filming this current season as a friend of on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. There have been quite a few OGs making a return. So Miss Leakes, one of her fans, tweeted about what an injustice it is Now I'm going to read the tweet, even though it doesn't make any sense. It's not grammatically correct, so I'm going to make as much sense of it as I can. It's amazing to me how everyone can get an opportunity to return to these housewife shows, but at NeNe Leaks, when we know that's housewife or royalist, I think she means she's housewife royalty. Where is the grace? Leaks,
Did they ask if NeNe wanted to come back?
Miss Lanithia, she
Hold up,
right
hold
now.
up.
she retweeted that on her page.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
celebrities retweet stuff.
Okay,
That's
my
their
bad.
way of saying, I wish I could
bad.
say this, but one of my fans is saying it for me. But you know, NeNe just sued Bravo for being racist and creating a hostile work environment for her. And she called her boss, Andy Cohen, a racist and a cokehead. So I find it interesting that she feels she deserves an offer to return. What do you guys think? Do you think Bravo should let bygones be bygones and let the diva return to Atlanta?
If he wants some ratings, he should. He let everybody else do it. I mean, it's all about the money, and she can bring ching ching, ching ching, ching ching.
The old saying goes, bite your nose to spite your face.
And she did that.
And she did that.
Did that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if I was Bravo, I mean, yeah, Bravo could be like, yeah, you could come back, but why would you want to come back to a place where you say is racist?
Absolutely.
Right.
And
I
why would
don't
they
miss
wanna
her
take the
personally.
chance
Hostile.
of being sued
Then
again?
Marnita, you said what?
I don't miss her on the show personally. I watch Atlanta Housewives. I don't miss her. I know a lot of people do. Like I see it on like the comment section, and a lot of people be like, "Oh, they got to bring NeNe back." I'm fine without her. Yeah, she sued Bravo. If it was so bad working for Bravo, have your agent go find somebody else. Go holla at Mona Scott Young, Carlos King, Zeus Network, somebody, and get you another show.
Yeah.
You
Well,
have
the
an
problem is
agent.
she sued. That also just potentially those other stations are thinking, well, will she sue them? I mean,
She's
it's that kind
trouble.
of that
Right.
she's
Yeah.
trouble. So they may not want that opportunity to give her that opportunity.
Actions have repercussions.
Yeah.
And you know, the word
Yes,
on
they
the
do.
street is that either Andy or Bravo have blacklisted her. And every time she gets a job opportunity, a phone call is made to block her. That's what NeNe was saying before. Since she dropped her suit, she hasn't been saying those things, but that's the word on the street, that Bravo is not only not rehiring her, but they're preventing her from getting hired.
And who told her that?
she
The
dropped her
people in the
suit?
streets.
You know, the people in the streets.
Alicia's cousins, mamas, those people that gave her
Yeah.
all that
Cousin's
information.
brother's friend.
So she dropped the suit then, you're saying? I didn't.
Dropped the suit, she did.
So I wonder why she did that.
I feel like she dropped it in hopes of being able to work with Bravo again.
Right.
Mm.
But it's
But
like
again,
it was already
like
too
Lavelle
public.
said, repercussions. Your actions have repercussions.
Actions.
But
How
you
many of us
wonder,
watch
like,
The Real
what
Housewives
did-
of Atlanta? How many of us watch?
well, I don't watch.
I do.
I did in the beginning. I haven't watched it.
did.
recently.
Lavelle, do you
So
watch
you
it?
know you did not
Yes.
watch nothing.
I did.
I said Joe.
Lavelle,
Oh.
do you want? Would you
I
like to see
did
NeNe
watch
back?
it.
You know,
Okay, I
she
did.
brought a little spice to the,
Wild
you know,
Nene's
to the,
husband.
she brought spice. However, you know, when a character keeps showing up and there's always drama, after a while, it's non-productive. You know, who wants to, oh, here comes the drama. Nothing's productive in that resort. So
But-
not necessarily. She's gonna have to change.
But
But isn't
she
there somebody on all the
spice?
housewife shows? There's one person that brings drama. I mean, that's
Right.
what
He
keeps
brings
the-
ratings.
That's what I'm saying.
Sometimes
Like,
it's
isn't that on every
excessive.
housewife show that
Yes,
they have
that
one of
is
those?
that
I
is
think
true,
hers just
but
got too nasty or
it's-
something. It's just
yeah.
I don't know. It was something about
It
it.
was
just,
Like she was
overkill.
too big for the space. Like she
yeah.
was too big for her britches, and it got annoying as a fan to see her. act. When we
And then
remember,
always trying to remind people, I'm the OG. I started this. I this and that. And it's like she has this chip on her shoulder about like, why do you give this person a spinoff? And why? Because it's the same old story. It's like, girl, just either get you a better agent or something and work yourself into like having these spinoffs or something.
But she
Or
had her
don't-
spinoff.
Did she?
Okay,
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
she
With
yeah.
her bridesmaid.
With the
How
yeah,
she
when
know?
she was getting married, when
When
she was
she was saying
remarrying
bridesmaids
Greg.
wrong.
Not a
so-
bridesmaid.
Yeah.
Didn't she? And also, wasn't it when she was like being the fairy godmother on Broadway? That was part of her spinoff too.
No, that's not a spinoff. No.
No,
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 she
that was
was
Oh,
Cinderella.
they showed it
additional.
on the
That was
show.
Cinderella.
Oh,
That
they
was
showed it on the show.
Cinderella.
My bad.
Yeah, they
And
showed.
she
They,
did like her QVC or HSN or whatever she did. She
She
got
did
she
that.
got things
She
happening,
got
right?
things going on. Just.
She was even
well, she
on
act like she
Glee.
don't.
Yeah, she was even on Glee for a good while.
That's right. Yeah,
That isn't what
That's
she
right.
wanted. She wanted a spin-off. She wanted her own
like
Bravo
multiple
show,
season.
like
Okay.
Candy. Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Even though Candy's spinoff just got canceled, but Candy keeps coming with the
Candy keeps
spinoffs.
trying.
Yeah.
She like, oh,
Yeah.
y'all don't want this. How about this one? How
How
about
about
this
this?
one?
How about
And I'm
this?
producing this.
So
She's
Candy's
a
got canceled
hustler.
with the restaurant.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, people didn't like that.
yeah, but the SWV escape thing should be coming
That's
up
gonna
soon
be good.
too, though.
especially with the Latasha stuff that's going on.
Yeah.
I think Miss Lee, I personally miss NeNe on the show. I miss Phaedra. I miss NeNe. I miss that old energy, Portia, Phaedra, NeNe. I feel like NeNe should come back humble. When you fall from grace, sometimes you have to and be a friend of, and show Bravo that you can be a team player.
But who is she a friend of? Who's she still friends with?
Yeah.
She's friends with
Okay, Jeopardy. Do.
She'll make friends with somebody just to come back on the show.
Marlo. She's friends
No,
with
are they? I don't know. I think they fell out
She
again.
burned that bridge
Marlo's a
too, I
friend of
believe.
No, she and Marlo are still friends. They're still
Okay.
friends.
They're still
Okay.
friends.
But is
Okay.
Marlo a main cast member?
Marlo's
She is now.
She is
Oh,
now.
NeNe will not come back as her friend. No, she will not reverse the roles.
She's
It would
not coming back
as-
as her
Would
friend.
be- it would be humbling, Marnita. I will give you.
She would not, because she could not hold that over her head. Like, I have it. No,
She
she
broke
wouldn't.
bridges with everybody. Everyone she had beef with, down from like Kim in the beginning, down
Mhm.
to
That's why
Yeah,
they
bring her back. I like, that was
Party
fun.
to the party.
Phaedra, Portia. I would love
Yeah.
for them to
I like it. Now, see, that's when I was watching back when the OGs were, and then they
Thank
started.
you. Yes, that's when I
You
first
know-
started. Yeah.
NeNe's been hanging out with Portia a lot. Maybe she's trying to like start something with Bravo. Like, look, we're fun. Look at us on IG with our older men. Like,
well,
give
maybe
us
she'll
a
come back
spinoff.
because since Portia's been married, I know they've been hanging out.
But Portia's not on the show no more.
Yeah, right. She's not on there.
Yeah, Portia like, oh, got my man.
And I'm trying to think, and NeNe's also been hanging out with Greg. But the thing is, she's also putting herself with people that are like X'd out. Like she's friends with what's his name, Cynthia.
Peter.
Peter. She's hanging out with him too, and she's just maybe
I
she's,
think she's trying to get a whole side show.
yeah.
She's trying to get a show like built around her or something.
You know,
What's the
what do
show
they
gonna
call
be?
it? Like like you have the villains and the
Yeah.
heroes and the villains.
Right.
Do we know if there have been any other, like, is there something to her even now dropped allegations? Has Bravo had this kind of thing before?
Well, even
Mariah
when we talk about
Also,
Andy Cohen.
I'm sorry?
Andy Cohen. So we were talking about, did we talk about this on the recording when he was, when he had to
Garcelle.
apologize to what's her name?
Right.
Garcelle. Yeah. So when I read about like this suit, it was like, basically it was just saying that Andy Cohen and the people down in Bravo are,
Not nice.
like,
They're white people.
yeah, they're white people, they're racist towards like black people and stuff. So it was some kind of parallels between what was going on with Andy and Garcelle,
Okay,
what we were
okay,
seeing, and
okay,
and then with
okay.
NeNe, it was kind of like, see, I told y'all this was happening.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, but no one else has, not that they can't be, I was just wondering,
No,
There hasn't
Mariah
been any other additional
Mariah
allegations.
Huck from Married to Medicine
I was gonna say
did
it was somebody
come
else.
out and say the same thing. That I think
Mhm.
that's where NeNe got the idea from, actually, was from Mariah.
Okay.
But Mariah Huck was a producer on her show, and she
Mhm.
didn't feel it was fair for them to phase her out. And like, I think third or fourth season, they were kind of done with her.
Mhm.
Mhm.
She was upset about it. And so then, they're always racist when you're leaving,
Right.
So Mariah and NeNe are kind of in the same boat. I don't doubt that there isn't microaggressions, that there isn't.
Right.
I don't
Mhm.
doubt that these things that they happen in every workplace when you're an out.
Exactly. There's everywhere. There's some
Yeah.
microaggression.
But it's
But-
like, did you put up with them while you were on the
So
show?
they
Because
could be a multimillionaire, which is what Bravo-
Exactly. While they're paying you.
right, because NeNe was saying something about uncomfortable, like feeling uncomfortable, like filming scenes or something like that, if I remember correctly. And it's like, okay, you come out with that now when you're not on the show anymore. Which I mean, maybe you could be that victim that didn't want to speak then or didn't know how to process it. So oh no, I don't want to victim shame.
Turn,
But...
Martina, you're happy to go back there. You're like, can I come back, please?
Right. You're like retweeting, like you should have just been tweeting back, like, you know what, I'm good. I don't need to go back to Bravo. Like, if that is what you are, like you the OG housewife. And I do think she could build something else, like hopefully if she's not blacklisted or, you know, hey, build your own YouTube show. I don't know. Which I think she did for a while.
Or find a
When you
friend.
get blacklisted, it's hard to come out.
Yeah.
You don't have to support. Wasn't it? What's her name? The comedian.
Monique.
Monique.
She got
Yeah.
herself. Yeah.
Be Monique, NeNe. Just, you know, be a friend of. Be Marlo's friend.
Be housewife adjacent.
Be in the background.
Housewife adjacent. I like that.
You show up at a party
That's
and
the
say
name of the
hello.
show, NeNe, right there. That's the name of the show. girl.
Housewife adjacent.
Okay.
We moving
Joe
on.
needs-
Heard
Joe
it right
needs
here on
credit.
the Divas.
Joe needs credit for that title, though.
You need to go copyright it real quick
I know you need to copyright
Right.
it
and
real
be
quick.
like, I have to sell it. Be like, yeah, you can have this name, but it's worth.
Mhm.
There you go.
You heard it here first. Housewife adjacent coming to you.
And who will be the star?
Well, drop down in the comments and let us know what you think. Do you miss NeNe Leakes on Bravo, or do you feel like she should move on and dream a new dream? And don't forget to like and subscribe. Let the divas know that you paid us a visit. It's a free and easy way to support our channel. And then if you subscribe, you get to see our hot topics every week, because we do this every single week throughout the year.
It's been real, ladies.
All right.
Bye,
Always a
cheers.
pleasure.
Yes.
Cheers.
Yes.
Good night, divas.
Happy
Good
holidays,
night.
everybody.
Happy holidays and
Happy
Happy New Year.
holidays.